say something about the why that's going on in different parts of Nigeria, the West African examination going on now. Um, it's normal in Nigeria that these question papers somehow get smuggled out of the exam hall, and some mercenaries do the solving and send them across to students. It's normal. It's normal. But actually, we have a problem. Is a teacher told me an experience she had in her own school. She was making efforts, trying to supervise the exam the way it should be. But the vigilator, because she has been paid some way, somehow by the students, she boldly told the teacher that this thing she's trying to do, because she was trying to supervise the examinations properly, that this thing she's trying to do is not going to work, that the system can't be good again, that the system is corrupt, that Nigeria cannot be good again, and she should leave this thing that she is doing. And the vigilator made every effort to see that the woman will leave the exam hall so that the students will be allowed to do what they want to do in the exam hall, copy themselves and then submit, and then maybe the school gets 100% in WAEC, and we are clapping our hands. And we think that we are really helping ourselves. We are simply shooting ourselves in the leg. What do I mean? Name any serious invention that has come out of Nigeria. Any serious invention that the world needs that has come out of Nigeria. Just give me one. Nothing. None. All we have is people trying to copy what has been in vogue before. People trying to manufacture keke that has been we've had keke already. So we're trying to see how to manufacture keke in our own way. People trying to manufacture car with cartons or with their own car with ions, assembling already using already assembled materials, using already made compressors and radiators and all that to make their own car. You just happen to use iron and form the body, the external bodies, and those things are not inventions. Those things are already in vogue. But we are trying to imitate what has been in vogue. You go to schools today, ask them to do projects, they simply use cartons or use this to construct what has been in existence already. So it's not an invention. We are simply trying to copy the invention and produce. Was is a technical school. Name one invention that has come out of Nigeria. Because our level of education, our system of education is simply take in and take out. Take in, push out. It is not aimed at training the mind to think. It is not aimed at training the mind to create. People go into school, they come out with first class. Their first class is simply because they gave the lecturer what the lecturer gave them, simple. And they made their A's. They made their first class. And they came out of the exam hall beating their chests that that they did very well in the examination. Then, after the examination, good. Now come out. Apply the knowledge that you have learned. Even people in PhDs and master's degree. What are we seeing? What are we seeing people inventing? What are we seeing people creating? What problem are we solving? Instead, we are being subjected into deeper and lesser problems as well. Which is why we have people every day trying to leave the country to japa that place or the other. And we are still in church every day praying, raising hands and asking God to make Nigeria to change. How? It doesn't work that way. If we really want this country to begin to work, everybody needs to go in and begin to do something. In your place of work, wherever you are, whatever work that you are doing, if you try to cut corners, you are shooting yourself in the leg. Because that thing you are doing there, another person will do his own, another person will do his own, another person will do his own. In school, you're cutting corners, trying to get money from the students, no problem. The woman in the market is also cutting corners, trying to sell fake products to make more money. The other person in his place of work is trying to cut corners to get more money and doesn't care about the consequences. The other person is trying to go and fake a drink that has entered the market that is not doing very well. He tries to imitate the drink, packages it the way it's that the original is, and sends them out to sell, and is making his own money. And you are drinking it, and you are suffering from one cancer or the other. You don't know where the problem is coming from because the problem keeps going on. What goes around keeps coming around. That's why when I see people, Nigerians every day, we are raising up our hands and praying and stopping God. what comes to my mind is we are simply deceiving ourselves. Let every Nigerian go in and begin to speak to his or her conscience. Change, be truthful, have integrity. Whatever you say yes should be yes, if you say no should be no. Value this nation and put every effort to see that the nation grows and becomes better. It is not by prayer. If we don't work, it is simply a waste of time. Other countries that are people that are going to all this Europe and America, how do they even pray over there? We are the ones that pray much. We are the ones that are in deeper problems. We are the ones that are in terrible problems. Those places they don't even pray the way we pray. We are in crusade. We are in adoration. We are different prayer grounds. We are jumping from one prayer house to the other. If it's by prayer that countries progress, we will be first on the list of developed countries. But it's not by prayer. It's by the necessary value system. So I'm speaking to every Nigerian over there. The, wo- whether you have work a vigilator, whether you are a teacher, whatever work that you are doing, always know that what goes around comes around. That small place you manage, you want to cut corners. I want to tell you, people in various other places will also cut corners. And as we all are cutting corners, trying to make more money and make more gain, it is still going to come round to each and every one of us. And we are the ones that will bear the brunt of that cutting of corners. So if you want a better Nigeria, if you want to progress, if you want your prayer to be effective, match your prayers with necessary values. That's how we progress. I remain for the values. Thank you so much.